5 n'igice kimwe FM. Umuco ni uzingiro ry'ubukungu n'iterambere. Urubyiruko mwe bayobozi b'ejo hazaza muharanire kuwuteza imbere. Radio Imanzi 5 n'igice kimwe FM. Gusesagura n'ubupfapfa. Zirikana ko iyo mbimenya ari ijambo ribi maze ukoreshe neza imari yawe. Radio Imanzi 5 n'igice kimwe FM.
We got you updated. This is Radio Imanzi News in English.
To Radio Imanzi, broadcasting from Kigali. Here is the news in English, brought to you by Fiona Umuganwa. The headlines. First Lady Janet Kagame joins world leaders in Doha, Qatar for the World Innovation Summit for Health. Rwanda has been re-elected for the 4th time as a council member of the International Telecommunication Union. Kenya has authorized the cultivation and importation of genetically modified crops and animal feeds, bringing an end to a 10-year ban. Welcome back. News in detail. First Lady Janet Kagame joins world leaders in Doha, Qatar for the World Innovation Summit for Health. The 3-day conference will be hosted under the theme Healing the Future. The summit will include a major focus on exploring the potential health legacy of the FIBA World Cup Qatar 2022 tournament, as well as other key areas of focus such as the post-COVID-19 legacy, disability and accessibility, and health well-being. Organizers say the summit will also shed light on issues such as antimicrobial resistance and health care in conflict areas. Every 2 years, global leaders and medical experts meet to engage in several discussions aimed at making healthcare more accessible, equitable, and affordable. Rwanda has been re-elected for the 4th time as a council member of the International Telecommunication Union. ITU is a United Nations specialized agency that oversees global telecommunication operations. Rwanda will serve on the council again from 2023-2026. The Minister for ICT, Paula Ingabire, says Rwanda's contribution to the global technology advancement and what Rwanda has achieved since the previous elections in 2018 in Dubai partly contributed to the current re-election. Rwanda will host the 3rd edition of World Coffee Producers Forum scheduled for February 13th to 14th, 2022 at the Kigali Convention Center. The 3rd meeting of the World Coffee Producers Forum follows the previous ones in Medellin, Colombia in 2017 and in Campinas, Brazil in 2019. The forum seeks to attract an impressive group of experts, coffee producers from across the globe, and sector captains, including government officials. It also tags along wide media coverage and international attention. Focus of the third forum will be to secure the future of a coffee sector where coffee producers are prosperous and coffee production is sustainable, with the creation of national coffee sustainability plans which will help producing countries design and implement comprehensive coffee policies. Because lawsuits are expensive, the Rwanda Investigations Bureau advises the public to avoid endless and unrealistic lawsuits. This was said at a meeting of residents of Ndela sector in Gasabo district, where the Bureau participated in a program to assist in the resolution of issues raised. The Rwanda Investigations Bureau is currently touring the country, assisting people in resolving conflicts and issues. Before residents of Ndela sector brought their complaints to the Bureau, Inspector Modeste Mbabazi advised them to be satisfied with the decisions made by the courts or mediators to avoid going back to courts because it would cost them a lot of money. According to Musi Fabie, Executive Secretary of Ndela sector, this program is beneficial because it allows people to express their grievances while also assisting authorities in resolving such issues. Women in Nyabihu district say that since men began caring for and assisting their wives in preparing balanced diets for their children, the district's malnutrition and stunting rates have decreased. Many men in the district have understood that caring for children is not solely the responsibility of women. Men must also care for their children, including preparing meals for them. Pascal Simezwe, the deputy mayor in charge of social welfare, urged men who believe that caring for children is solely the responsibility of women to reconsider because it will benefit their children's development. Residents of Muchingo sector in Nyanza district say they are bothered by the awful smell emanating from the nearby Manga water factory. They have asked the authorities to address the smell because it endangers their lives and the environment. Umurerwa Marie Christine, the interim executive secretary of Muchingo sector, says they are aware of the problem and are working the district to address it.
Economic news is a regular feature on Radio Imanzi.
The Rwanda Stock Exchange Market Report. The trading session recorded a turnover of 900,306,100 Rwandan francs worth of bonds traded in 4 deals on the fixed income market and 43,118,900 Rwandan francs from 271,800 shares traded in 8 deals on the equities market. MTN Rwanda counter closed at 176 Rwandan francs. The trading session recorded a turnover of 42,152,000 Rwandan francs from 263,400 shares traded in 4 deals. Bank of Kigali closed the counter at 270 Rwandan francs. The trading session recorded a turnover of 675,000 Rwandan francs from 2,500 shares traded in 1 deal. I&M Bank closed the counter at 43 Rwandan francs. The trading session recorded a turnover of 231,900 Rwandan francs from 5,400 shares traded in 2 deals. Simergwa closed the counter at 120 Rwandan francs. The trading session recorded a turnover of 60,000 Rwandan francs from 500 shares traded in 1 deal. The rest of the equities counters closed with Bradgwa at 170 Rwandan francs, Equity Bank at 440 Rwandan francs, Kenya Commercial Bank at 370 Rwandan francs, National Media Group at 1,200 Rwandan francs, Uchumi Supermarket at 104 Rwandan francs, and R8 Buffalo closed the counter at 526 Rwandan francs as the market closed. The currency market review of today. Burundian franc buying price was 0.49 and the selling price was 0.5. Kenyan shilling buying price was 8.5 and the selling price was 8.7. Tanzanian shilling buying price was 0.44 and the selling price was 0.45. Ugandan shilling buying price was 0.26 and the selling price was 0.27. The US dollar buying price 1,032 Rwandan francs and the selling price 1,052. The euro buying price was 1,014 and the selling price 1,034. The British pound buying price 1,166 and the selling price 1,189.
Some items of international news on Radio Imanzi.
Kenya has authorized the cultivation and importation of genetically modified crops and animal feeds, bringing an end to a 10-year ban. The announcement came as the country experiences its worst drought in 40 years. It is estimated that at least 4 million people are going hungry in 23 counties, forcing the government to provide them with food relief. Kenya had been reluctant to approve the import and planting of genetically modified crops amid ongoing concerns about possible health risks. They are, however, said to offer several advantages such as higher yields and resistance to droughts and pests, which is why the government has turned to genetically modified crops in the hope that they will result in bigger harvests. The latest macroeconomic outlook report by Deloitte, a management consulting company based in the UK, says the region of East Africa is losing potential business from external investors due to a lack of data for proper investment analysis. The report says foreign investors are not confident about investing in small-medium enterprises in the East African region due to a lack of data for proper investment analysis. The concerned private equity, venture capital funds and development finance institutions share is having to overpay for assets in local businesses. Proper valuation without credible pools of data to pull from is unnerving foreign investors looking to penetrate the region. The report says most investors looking to deploy capital in the East African region have also expressed concerns about the quality of assets, the reasonableness of their valuation asking prices, and the fairness of market pricing. Liberian and U.S. authorities have announced the seizure of 520 kilograms of cocaine, estimated to be worth $100 million. The seizure took place on the outskirts of the Liberian capital, Monrovia. According to the announcement, 2 men have been arrested, one from Guinea-Bissau and the other a Lebanese national. The authorities confirmed that investigations are still ongoing and some accomplices were still at large. The Moroccan police have arrested 20 people after violence broke out at a major urban music festival in Casablanca. The 20 people arrested are accused of drunkenness on the public road, theft and assault and battery during concerts on Friday, the opening night of the second part of the Urban Music Festival Boulevard, which turned into a nightmare for thousands of spectators. The event held in a stadium in Casablanca was marked by outbursts and acts of vandalism, according to various accounts of festival goers. Some also reported sexual assaults and rape and confirmed allegations that sparked outrage among internet users. while the police have denied misleading rumors according to which a minor was raped and other victims undressed during the concert. The festival organizers have also asked for an official investigation. With that, we come to the end of tonight's edition.